Do you know how to find horizontal asymptotes? Hi, welcome back. Now you know what we are going to learn today. Same as always, I will be solving a couple of examples for you, and then I will give you one or two examples to try on your own, and you can leave your answers in the comments. With no further ado, let's jump in. Alright, let's assume f of x is a rational function, and you know the rational function is defined as a polynomial divided by another polynomial. And in this case, the highest degrees are n in the numerator, and in the denominator we have m as the highest degree. So this is the degree of numerator equals n, and denominator degree is m. Now, to investigate horizontal asymptote in this rational function, we're going to study three different cases. In case one, the degree of numerator is less than the degree of the denominator, which is n less than m. If that happens, then horizontal asymptote is going to be y equals 0. So here's the deal. Whenever degree in the numerator is less than that in the denominator, then horizontal asymptote is going to be y equals 0. But what if their degrees are equal, like n equals m? In that case, horizontal asymptote is going to be the ratio of leading coefficients, meaning an divided by bm. The third case is when numerator has a higher degree. In that case, horizontal asymptote doesn't exist, and we say horizontal asymptote is none. And then we need to investigate if oblique asymptote, or also we call it slant asymptote, exists or not. I have another video for that. I will leave the link in the description. Make sure to check that out. Now let's solve some examples to understand this concept and put it in action. In the first example, I have f of x equals 4x over x cubed minus 3. The degree of the numerator is 1, and denominator has a degree of 3. So numerator has a smaller degree in compared with the denominator. So horizontal asymptote is going to be y equals 0. In the next example, g of x has a quadratic in the denominator and another quadratic in the denominator. So both numerator and denominator, they have a degree of 2. And in that case, horizontal asymptote is going to be the ratio of leading coefficients, meaning 3 over 4. Let's do one more example. H of x equals x cubed over x squared minus 5. Now, as you can see, the numerator has a degree of 3, while denominator has a degree of 2. So 3 is greater than 2, therefore horizontal asymptote doesn't exist. We say horizontal asymptote is none. And there is a possibility for oblique or slant asymptote, which is not our main focus in this video. But again, you can watch the video on oblique asymptotes and learn how to derive the equation of oblique asymptote. All right, now it's your turn. I have two functions here, f of x and g of x. F of x has a quadratic in the numerator and another quadratic in the denominator, and g of x has two factors in the numerator and two factors in the denominator. So I want you to solve these two and let me know in comments what is the horizontal asymptote for each of them. Now you know how to find horizontal asymptotes of a rational function. Don't forget to leave your answers in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share with your friends. Until the next video, keep solving those math problems.